Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler series videos I do for a little while. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks. I'm not going to lie. I hate to wait extra long to get these, so hopefully they're delicious the way I hope they are. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I am inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today? It happens to be my brand new, boom, my J-Man shirt. Yeah! Fucking love J-Man. But who is J-Man for the uninitiated? So J-Man is a musician out of the sort of like Cleveland, Ohio area. Definitely most notable for his runs as being one of the founding members of the, I personally consider them iconic band Mushroomhead. I've been a huge fan of Mushroomhead ever since my early high school days. I got into Mushroomhead while J-Man was still in the group, but he would shortly thereafter end up leaving. He had an extended hiatus where I guess he was, doing things on his own end. He did eventually rejoin the band and was with the band for a number of years, and then he seemingly a couple of years ago dropped off again. But I was really fortunate because he was actually going on tour with some of the other previous members of Mushroomhead and a band called A Killer's Confession, and they did a whole little Mushroomhead set, which was super fucking cool. I actually got to go do that last night. I got videos of the performances of Killer's Confession and the Mushroomhead guys, the whole thing. If you happen to be interested, those are uploaded to the channel as well. I'd be more than happy to go over there and kind of yammer on about all kinds of Mushroomhead stuff. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Why did I have to wait extra long to get it? Well, I had to wait extra long because you people won't stop breeding. It drives me, and I try not to be bitter, but I'm not going to lie, it does drive me a little bit nuts as, a distinctly single guy with no kids. I go into, shopping marts and stuff. I just want to go in and out, man. That's all I want. But I went up to the deli counter because I wanted a specific item, and there was a lady in front of me, and well, I wanted a big old bucket of boom chicken from Jewel Osco, which is a supermarket brand in Illinois. I wanted a big old bucket of chicken. She needed 2. Now, folks, I'm a fat guy. Not even I can go through this entire bucket on my own. There's no way she needed 2 unless she didn't have 18 kids. Stop it. Stop breeding for a while. Stop it. But anyway, I have actually reviewed some wings from Jewel Osco. I reviewed their hot wings. But these are not their hot wings. These are actually their honey wings. And I specifically wanted the honey wings, so damn it, we're going to make it happen. So, oh, yay. The nice thing is these were made super duper fresh. So, I've got that going for me at the very least. Let's get a thing for the thing. It looks... It looks like this. Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! All right, let's give it a go. Honey wings. So warm. So good. Yeah, that hits the spot. Funny thing is, when I was doing the review of the hot wings, I didn't realize that I had gotten hot wings because I grabbed one of their pre-made buckets. And, yeah. I'm trying to do the review and I'm like, I don't know, these don't taste like I'm used to them, or like I'm used to having them. And then finally I read the damn description on the thing. I was like, oh, apparently they make hot wings also. I didn't know. But no, these are the wings that I've grown up with from Jewel. And by the way, what with Jewel being a Illinois establishment, this review is going to end up on my Eating Out Illinois playlist, which is a playlist for just Illinois spots. But yeah, these are the wings where my dad would go over there. He would get a big old bucket of these things. Again, 2 people. Okay? And while I wasn't as fat during that period of time, I was a growing teenager, so I probably ate more then than I do now. And even we couldn't go through two things. Stop it. Stop it. Just don't bang for a while, or do bang, but, use precautions. Do whatever you need to do. Just stop procreating for a while. God damn it. But no, man, that hits. Nice beefy wings. Nice chickeny wings. I will say, there's very little crispiness to the exterior. So if you're expecting that, that is something to go over there and sort of, take into account. But for these wings, and maybe it's just because, again, I grew up with them, I don't mind it at all. I typically like a crispier exterior on my wings, have a little bit of crunch, but for these, I'm perfectly okay with it. I love these. And I don't know if this will be pertinent, whenever you, as the viewer, see this review, but if you go in on a Friday, bucket only costs $9.99 instead of like 18, I think like $18 or something. So basically getting it half off. No, that's just really good. The chicken, always nice and tender, never chewy, never dried out or anything. And yeah, it just has, like, when I call them honey wings, they're not like overly sweet or anything. There's like kind of a mild sweetness to it, but it really just kind of works in with, like, the fried coating and the savoriness from the chicken. So yeah, they're not like crazy sweet. They're not like, honey sweet. They just have like this little something extra. And that's the thing. That's that flavor that I grew up with that, for me personally, I just love. I like their hot wings too, as it turns out. But whereas with their hot wings, I can get hot wings at other places that I prefer, even though I do like theirs. When it comes to the honey wings, that is just such a unique flavor. That is a flavor that I've only ever had from the deli at Jewel Osco. And again, it has that nostalgic aspect to it for me. I like the way that it tastes. I like the way the chicken works. It's a good time for me. I really like it. But two questions do have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Clearly. Like, I came into this one expecting that I was going to love it. And I did. That's just, like I said, wasn't really a big surprise to me. Cause yeah, man, it's just, I did, like I said, when I did the hot wings review, I wasn't intending to do a hot wings review, but I enjoyed it for what it was, but it kind of got my wheels spinning. It's like, no, man, I need to do, the ones that I, mostly remember. I need to do those. And, oh man, they're good. They're tasty. And like I said, I love that flavor. Everything about it is just, it's like a warm hug for me. I like it. And if I'm recommending it, I'm still recommending it. Not, maybe not everybody's going to like it as much as I do if you don't have that nostalgia factor. But I'll be honest, like, the fact of the matter is like, their wings are definitely popular. Like, even on the days when they're not on sale, there's usually at least a small line of people, getting buckets of them. So it isn't just nostalgia blinding me. Like, at the end of the day, like I said, you get nice beefy wings. Like I said, a crispier exterior could be more to preference, but for these, I personally think that it works perfectly fine. They're nice, they're meaty, they're tender, and then yeah, it just has that really unique sort of, honey, lightly sweetened flavor that just, I think, personally carries it and just makes it delicious. So, but anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there themselves a truly, I got a big old bucket of chicken-tastic rest of my life. Or rest of your lives, I guess. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we need to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, do you have any nostalgic foods that, just, again, they just wrap around your heart and you just, feel all warm and fuzzy? I mean, for me personally, there's a bevy of them. Sadly, with my dad having passed away, a few years ago now, some of those are kind of lost. There are certain things that my dad would make that, I don't know how to make them. I probably should have invested more in that, but, we always think we have more time to, to do that stuff. And I mean, if nothing else, hey, take that away from my little videos that I do here and stuff, try to go over there, take that time with the people that you love and care about, don't take it for granted, because, like I said, in the case of both of my parents, passed away kind of unexpectedly, and, I was left, feeling like, man, I could have done and should have done so much more with them. So, like I said, just don't take the people you love for granted. Anyway,